Hey guys, Danny here today to talk to you about a book that I got for a very specific reason. This year, I completed my trifecta. I'm going to take these off so they don't rattle so much, but I completed my trifecta this year. First time I've done the trifecta. First time I've done a super, and the first time I've done a beast. When I finished the super, which was the first race I ran this year, I could hardly walk. My wife had to go get the car, come pick me up because I'm standing like at the edge of the field. We did it up in Seattle, and we had, you get down past the horse area, and I'm like, I can't even make it to the car. My wife's got to go get the car. They got to help me into it. I mean, I completed it, but just barely. So obviously, I needed to change up my training. So, changed up my training. Ran the sprint, felt awesome for the sprint, no problem. Then ran the super. Completed the super, but I suffered. I wasn't as stove up at the end of the super as I was, or at the end of the beast, as I was at the end of the super. But I still struggled to complete the beast. I said super earlier, I meant the beast. So I did the super first, then the sprint, then the beast. I had my nephew with me. Thank goodness I had my nephew with me, because there were times when the only reason I was still going was because I had this young kid, come on, Uncle Danny, you can do it, and he's telling me stories, and he's like, bouncing all over the place. I can't let my nephew see me stop, so just literally I'm going one foot in front of the other. They had these trails through the woods that were dusty and nasty, uphill, downhill, and it was one foot in front of the other. Okay. Next year, I've already got family members going, oh, we want to do it with you again next year. So, I don't want to suffer like this next year. I need to change my training again. Got the book, Spartan Fit, to see if that could come up with some ideas to help me so that I would be better prepared for the Spartan races next year. A couple of things about the book. Joe DeSana narrates them himself. I wish he'd picked a different narrator. I truly wish he'd picked a different narrator. Joe DeSana has a very mellow, calm, relaxed voice. He has the kind of voice that in an emergency would be commanding enough to take control, but would be calm enough to stop the panic. So you'd love to listen to the guy. If there's an emergency going on, his voice could take control, help everybody calm down, relax, and handle the situation. But there's parts of the book that are, you can tell they're designed to get you fired up and get you motivated and get you going. And the voice fails in those parts of the book. It doesn't get emotional and impactful and get your blood up and moving. There's different sections to the book. You get, of course, a bit of Joe DeSana's history and some of his philosophies about different areas of life. They're always like that in his books. You get a bit of what the Spartan races are designed to do, how they came about, which is normal. Then you get a wonderful chapter on the Spartans and on Spartan culture and on conversations he's had with Steven Pressfield. And I thought I knew some things about the Spartans, but I learned a lot. And there are some definite fallacies out there about the Spartans and about Spartan culture, which him and Steven Pressfield showed to be the fallacies that they are. It was a truly fascinating and motivational chapter. Then he goes into all of the different areas. Now Joe DeSana does not just want you to have the strength and endurance to complete the race. His is a holistic approach. He wants you to be healthy, body, mind, and spirit. So the book covers more than just, hey, train this way. Hey, just eat this way. It has stuff in there that you can do to help you mentally, to become mentally tough. It's got a lot more than that in it. A couple of things, though. Joe DeSana, if you listen to the book, Joe DeSana is anti-gym. So if you're like me, to where you love going to the gym and you love spending time in the gym, you have two choices. You can get offended that he's bashing on your gym that you love and decide, hey, you know what? Screw you, Joe. The gym will work just fine. You can do that. And then you're going to be like me at the Super, to where you can barely walk at the end of the race. Because that was what I did. I did all my training for that race in the gym. I'd take a 3 to 6 mile run once a week. And other than that, the rest of the time was spent in the gym. It did not prepare me for the Spartan race at all. The changes that I made were changes both to my workout in the gym and to things that I started doing outside of the gym. And I was better prepared for the beast. So when he's doing his bashing on gyms, if you're a gym lover, you can go, you know what? Screw it, I'm not going to listen to this anymore. I love the gym. Don't you dare bash your gym. Or you can go, okay, I want to complete my trifecta. I want to complete a Super. I want to complete a beast. I want to complete whatever. And I want to do good. I don't want to be last place. I don't want to be crawling across the finish line. I want to be upright, feeling good. I want to be excited. Yeah, I want to show that I'm in shape for this. So I'm going to listen to his advice. I can keep my gym because I love my gym. But I'm going to need to change. And I'm going to need to take a lot of my workouts outside of the gym. I'm going to need to start doing burpees, which suck. And long hikes and other stuff to get prepared. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking the advice in the book and I'm changing up my workout so that next year I will be better prepared for next year. I will not be having my nephew look back at me, you know, concerned in his eyes, going, Uncle Danny, are you okay? You can make it. Come on, you can do it, Uncle Danny. No, it's just 1 foot in front of the other, Nathan. It's 1 foot in front of the other time. That's what I tell him. I'd be like, it's 1 foot in front of the other time right now. I'm just focusing on 1 foot. No, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like that. I have other people passing me, and I'm like, how does that dude, in the shape he looks like he's in, do so much better than me? That's strong. Not going to happen to me. He is, I like the way he handles the diet and nutrition portion of it. He is mostly vegetarian, and he would prefer that everybody ate a mostly vegetarian diet, but as he says in the book, that's his personal preference. You don't have to go mostly vegetarian to be healthy. However, there are changes that you need to make to be healthy. And I do agree with all of his recommendations if you want to eat healthy, except for the fact that I'm not going to be mostly vegetarian. I believe that my body needs a lot of really healthy fats and aminos and proteins that it gets from meats. But you do need to eat whole, real food. You need to avoid the processed carbs and the processed flours. And he agrees with me on that one. This is a book that I would say, if you enjoy doing the Spartan races, if you're serious about wanting to get better at the Spartan races, get the book. If you're just wanting a book on general training and general fitness, you can get the book. It's chock full of good information in it. But it's not going to help you with your workouts at the gym. So if you're like, hey, I want to improve my workouts at the gym, this ain't going to be the book for you. It ain't going to help you with your workouts at the gym at all. It's really geared towards the Spartan races and the Spartan world. So if you're a Spartan like me, get the book. The chapter on the Spartans and their culture is truly fascinating. I learned so much, and so much that made me even prouder to say, hey, I'm a Spartan, because, you know, I didn't know that Greek culture was oppressive towards women and that only the Spartan women were liberated. And I'm not going to say anything more than that, but that's to give you a taste of what's in the book. You'll be like, wow, okay. It's fascinating. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you like my channel, subscribe. Turn on notifications. You'll get notified when I post a new video. Questions, comments, feedback, leave them in the comment section for me. I will attempt to get back to you. But most importantly, make sure that today you listen to at least one really good book. Thank you.